Hi there, it's Michelle Theberge of michelletheberge.com and themindfulartist.com, and this is the next in the series where I follow the creative process through a group of paintings I've been working on for a couple of years. In the last video I was working on a bunch of these panels, and now they're sort of hanging up and hanging out and ready to put paint on, very excitingly. I posted some on Instagram and it looks like beige on Instagram, but if you can see, there's iridescence in there. I'm going to try to show you. Anyway, it's really beautiful in person. It's like a pearlescent, warm white. And I got to finally paint on one, so I've started one. And it's here. And this might be upside down, I haven't decided. I started it this way, so that's my most recent one, and I'm really happy with it. I really like it. And I did some more pour tests to figure out the ratio of opaque medium, matte opaque medium to pouring medium to get this kind of effect. But anyway, I'm working on that, getting my tests right. And this one was an older painting that I actually painted on top of, and I really like the very minimal, quiet composition here. But I don't like the high gloss, so that's why I'm doing these tests to just put a layer, a smooth layer that will look like wax or encaustic, like I used to do. I used to paint with encaustic. Or not paint with encaustic, I wouldn't mix the pigments into the wax, but I would actually do a layer of encaustic over layers of oil and gouache and so forth. And here's an example of me imitating that in acrylic, so sort of an encaustic feel. This one got too opaque, so I was pouring this mixture and I lost some of the orange iridescence, if you can see that there. It's a little too cloudy for me, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. I just did a pour yesterday before I left, and as you know, if you've watched this series, I have to wait for the water to evaporate, hence this cloudy section. I don't know if you can see in the lighting conditions here, because we've got the big window here with the mullions in it, and that creates these lines and shadows on the surface. But I'm excited that I got a pour on there, and I have one more to pour on. So I have a lot going on right now in the studio, and it's feeling pretty good. This is one. I might have to hold it up so we don't get so much reflection. If I do it this way, no, then I show. Anyway, this one has just these two very subtle trails, I'm sort of calling them. And on the one hand, it doesn't feel like enough, and on the other hand, it does feel like enough. So I'm going to visit a friend who's a super minimal painter, and maybe after looking at her work, I'll be able to feel like this is enough. So I meditated on it. I've really sat with it to determine if I need to do more with it, and I'm not sure. As well as at the meditation retreat that I went to about not quite a month ago, a few weeks ago, I did this drawing. So I often take paper and watercolors when I travel so that I can draw if I feel so inspired, and this was one I did of arcs. I'm just playing with the layering, but I think I like it better when I can pull the levels apart using pouring medium. So that's what exciting is going on. It's been a really nice week for me in the studio. So that's what's going on. I hope you have a great week. It's been a really nice week for me in the studio. And I hope to see you on the next episode. Subscribe if you like this series, and please leave comments below.